but for everyone in this room, at least, a subscription for you to be a member of 4Chords for a whole year. So this app, it's basically a guitar karaoke app, but it does a lot more than that, as you will see. So I'm going to open up the app. Actually, I'll just go to the first screen that you see. So there we go, 4Chords with Little Kids Rock. So the way it works, first thing you do, select a song. Now 4Chords is constantly updating their song database. They get a lot of the latest songs. Every week I get a notification of new songs. So here's a few I downloaded before I came up. And I'm going to use Best Day of My Life as an example because I've seen so many Little Kids Rock teachers this year do that song. And it's pretty simple. So I picked the song, Best Day of My Life. There's also a link to iTunes if you wanted to purchase it. Cool. First thing it shows me is the chords in the song. So we got our G, our C, our E minor. Their notation is not exactly this. Their iconographic chord diagrams are a little different than ours, but I have no doubt that your students will catch on pretty quickly. So here's the 3 chords in the song. I can press one just to hear what it sounds like. I just press the G, press the C, E minor. Now check it out. Who can tell me, who's a theory nerd here that can tell me numerically, if G is the 1 chord, what chords are here? The 6th chord and the 4 chord. We got 1, 6, 4. Now we asked 4Chords if they could maybe add a transpose feature so that depending on the range of your students, you could transpose the song up or down. Depending on, maybe you want to use one song to teach 6 chords instead of just 3. So where it says key there in the upper right corner, I'm going to press down. Suddenly, I still have 1, 6, 4, but it's C, F, A minor. If I go up, I still have 1, 6, 4, but it's D, G, B minor. So there's a really great feature where you can really get a lot out of one song and figure out which key works best for your students. Okay, so next thing, we got the open chords. Maybe you want to differentiate a little bit. Maybe some of your students want to do power chords. Now 4Chords only uses open chords with the addition of B minor and maybe B flat or B minor and B flat major, and then they only do power chords within the first 5 frets. But within those limitations, they make all these songs work. So here's power chords you could use with it. If your students also want to check this out on their own, if you want to have groups working on different songs, you can go to Learn Chords. There's video examples for each chord. You can work on strumming patterns. So here's the Holy Grail strum. Let's see what that sounds like. And you can see how that wrist is constantly moving. Let's try it a little faster. That's on a G chord. Everyone try that out. All right, I'm going faster. Awesome. Great. So now that I think we're all ready to play the song, right? We got it? G, C, E minor? Raise your hand if you're with me. Okay, cool. Excellent. So we're going to go to the song. It's going to start playing. Sorry, I'm just going to pause it before we go ahead. There's a few different options I have off the bat. What I could do, right now you guys heard the melody, and you also heard the guitar, and you also heard drums. Now I could take out the guitar track so that you just hear drums, which I'm going to do because you all know the chords, and I'd rather hear you than hear this MIDI track. So I'm going to press that button, that green one. I'm going to press mute. So now there's not going to be a guitar track, but I'm going to keep the vocal track on because I want everyone here to sing this song, and there's going to be a MIDI track playing the vocal melody so you can get it in your head. And once you think you start to have it, please start to sing along. I know some of you know it. And then the second time through, we're going to take the MIDI track out because we'll all know the melody. All right, let's give this a try. Track. Sounds much better on your own. You guys could also invite up a back line. Someone wants to play guitar? All right. But isn't this a lot of fun? It's so cool. I didn't even tell you, you could slow songs down, you could speed them up. There's so many cool things you could do with this app. If you want it, we're going to send you an email after Rockfest that's going to give you instructions on how to request it from us, and we'll send you a download code. You can download it from the App Store. All you need is one of these cool little dongles, as they're called, and if you have any sort of HDMI or VGA hookup, you're all set. You don't even need an iPad, you can use an iPhone. Quick question.
Android too, or just iPhone?
Android as well.
Is there an online version if you just have a computer?
Nope, only for phone, Android, or iOS. Thanks, guys.